Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the GSKILL DDR III, and for today what we have in here it is The Sinking City. So this game it is developed by the Frogwares, the same developers behind games like Sherlock Holmes that most of the people are not really aware of their existence, but they are excellent investigation games. I don't want to talk too much about those games because I never play them too much, but at some point I feel kind of attracted by those games, but honestly I can't give my own opinion about those Sherlock games. But as far as I know, most of the people were satisfied with those games, but this time they are coming out with this The Sinking City, developed using Unreal Engine 4, and for the settings it is quite more demanding because, you know, Unreal Engine 4. So the settings that I'm using a mix between medium and high. I kept shadows, post-processing and textures on medium and left effects, foliage at high. I decided to keep effects on high because it enables screen space reflections and makes a huge difference in the visuals on the water and puddles on the floor. So yes, that I really kept on high because of that. So this is the requirements for the game. The game asks for a Phenom X6, and for the graphic card they ask for an R9 380X with 2 gigs of VRAM. So the fun fact is that we are using it in an HD 7850, and we are able to sustain a frame rate above of 30 frames per second, well, more and less. This is because this game stutters a lot, and this is a problem that it is not exclusive for low-end systems or systems below the minimum requirements like my system. High-end systems also struggle with this game, not in frame rate wise, but due to stuttering, and this is quite unfortunate because it's something that really happens in Unreal Engine 3 games and Unreal Engine 4 games. Some games they are fine, others they are not, and especially budget titles or budget developers often make mistakes in streaming assets in Unreal Engine 3 and 4, and they kept having a lot of streaming issues or stuttering issues with their games. And unfortunately the Sinking City shares the same problem, so when you are traversing the city at boat or just on foot running, you will start to have some issues of stuttering and frame time spikes. Obviously, if you have a much better system than I have in it, especially CPU and VRAM, you won't be noticing as much as I do, I mean the stuttering, but they will always be there, and this is some of the complaints that most of the people have been having with the performance of the game. About the game itself, this is mostly an investigation game, open world, that tries to not hold you too much by the end. So this is good because if you really like to investigate, this game won't be giving you that much of the clues. At least this is what most of the people were saying at the first mission, or let's say objective. It was a little bit confusing to me, but it was quite easy because they really explained about what to do, and that it is quite interesting. But most of the time I believe this game won't be that easy, and this game won't be relying that much on guns, despite you can shoot monsters and stuff like that. Most of the time it is better just to run away, just to face them. So don't expect a shooting game or a grand adventure game. This is mostly an investigation game, keep that in mind. And scores of this game have not been really good. Metacritic have been evaluating this game between 70 to 80% of scores, so it's rather acceptable, and possibly it is a good buy on a sale or an humble monthly bundle, for example. But for full price, probably it is not a good idea, because this game, to start on, it is an exclusive for Epic Store. It is not available on Steam or other shops. This is quite unfortunate, especially if you are a Steam user with a lot of games like I am. And this is not just the worst news. The game, it is also expensive for the type of content that it shares. They are asking for a full price, $48.99, or for the Necronomicon edition they are asking $61.99. At least where I live, this is quite expensive, and it is only available on Epic Store. Although there is an alternative, a very good one. You can buy, if you are European, you can buy the game through Kinguin for 30 euros. I think this is amazing, and you can buy through Kinguin, that's where the price it is. I will leave you a link on the description of the video. It is 30 euros, it is not 50 or 60, but still you will need to activate the game on Epic Store anyway. So yeah, if you want to buy through Steam version, you will need to wait until 2020. So, but if you want to play the game right now and you don't want to pay those 50 euros, like I said, you could buy through Kinguin for 30 euros, activate the game on Epic Store, and it is done. I think it's really cheap. I left you a link on the description of the video in case you want to get the game through there. So, I don't think I have too much to talk about the Sinking City. I didn't explore as much as I wanted to explain a lot about the video, but I guess if you are watching about this game, probably you know what you expect. Alright, so spoiler alert, from now on you will see some spoilers, so keep that in mind if you consider to finish the game. And this is just the beginning, so I don't think I will spoil that much, but the first puzzle I will spoil a little bit just for you to have an idea what you can expect about the game. Alright, so guys, thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.